mixing up some meat juice. It's what we love to do. Every Wednesday night we come together, me and you. Benny, Bill, Liam, Tim and Glam too. We're the DIY crew. Got my flavors, peachy, pidgey, and more. Time to mix and match and explore. Filling up our takes we made before. Clouds of fruit and cream we will pour. Shake it up, stir it around. Best of liquors where we found.
Welcome to the U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show. Oh, sorry, things just popped up here and said now would be a good time to insert ads. Welcome to the U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show. It's time to talk a little bit of mixing and see what we get up to. So who you got on tonight? You've got myself, Benny Vapes. We've got our one and only mixing maestro, which is Tim, Advocate for Liberty. We've got our own mixing guru, which is Jim Royal. We've
I'm not Jim Royal anymore. I just shaved it.
We've got our own mixing detective, which is Leon Sherlock Holmes. We've got the Green Goddess of Mixing, which is Lady Liberty. And that is it. So if you are in chat, just... Oh, Graham's gone now. Jim's gone. So we ever call him Jim tonight? Jim Royal. If you are in chat, just have a look at the top and see if you're in Twat chat. If you are in Twat chat, swap it over to live chat and you'll keep up with everything we are keeping up with. Maybe live chat, might be any chat, maybe all chat. Just have a look. Just don't keep it on top chat. Right. That is it. We will get Liam to have a quick mooches through chat, if you would, please.
Yeah, so in chat tonight we have... you pinned the post, so I can't read the top one. Right, it's BVG, Bearded Vape God. We are vaping. The Vaping Snowman.
Just while we're on, Vaping Bear, he did put a thing in there that he's cleaning his children's fathers who's passed away today. So I read that, mate. You know, it's never any good when anybody's passed away. I don't know how close you are with everybody, but big love to you. I hope everything's all right. Right, sorry, go.
A Canadian Vapor, Metal Vape 90, Mandalorian. We got Larry in the chats.
Larry.
Gary Foster, Connor Smith, Rocky Tooney, Matt Poley. We Are Vaping, Nikki Maynard, Leo Barry, Vapor Bunny, Booyah 01.
Booyaka.
We have John Vaping Joker,
Do you have a Jeff?
Frog Prince.
Frog Prince, did you say?
Yeah. Frog Prince.
Oh, Frog Prince.
Yeah.
Do we give a kiss?
Billy Lee Rice. I'm sure I saw somebody that's just disappeared. Factions E-Liquid.
Hello, mate. Long time no see.
Steam Bugs has just popped in. Martin Saunders.
Good evening.
Paul Hinchliffe.
Whoppers.
And I believe that is everybody.
Good evening, and welcome. If anybody pops in and he has missed your name, you know what to do. Just put, "Oh, dickhead," and we'll shout you out. So we will go around and do a little bit of a buffet.
He said little Tim.
A little bit of a buffet. We'll start with Tim then.
Yeah, I got it out to come with.
Wow, I got that country fudge still going in here at the end of it. And the Titan on the Titan 1.5. And I got the barrage back out. That's because of Graham. The barrage back out, and in that I'm vaping that toffee apple donut that I made yesterday. And that on the top of the Legend, and then I got out the heavy hitter with the Ardent on top. That's just for fun, and then that I'm just vaping whatever liquids I have left over right now. This one here right now, I got the raspberry lemonade in it at the moment. I'll keep it short because everything else is on the charger. So yeah, I'm gonna pass it back to Liam.
Well, you might as well
just-
shout a few people that's coming.
Yep. I just say, Mallory Martinez has just popped in. Shrek Vape Reviews has just popped in. You can only type in dickhead if you've actually typed in the chat before, Shrek, and I missed you. Dickhead. Right. We got an Apathy Miller as well.
Good evening.
Right, so tonight I've got the Smock Node 4. And in that, I am vaping on the mix from last week. And I also have my Hadron 250C with the Steam Crave Aromomizer on top. And in that, I've got the last of my, pineapple coconut cake custody thing.
Okay, custody thing.
Yeah, because I'm great with names. And I also did a little mix earlier, just before the show.
Ooh.
It's,
Mixing
strawberry-
again.
Strawberry cream.
Oh,
Only
very
because
nice.
only because I
Really?
run out of liquid Graham. That's why I'm making on last week's mix. And I will pass it over to Lady Liberty.
All right, so I've got the cross with the caramel marshmallow banana custard stuff. I've got the Thelema with the goon with a little secret sauce. I got the Gruss with the recoil, and that's got the mix I made for Saturday, which is Layer Me Up Baby. It's like a layered cheesecake. And then once I get that dry, I'll be vaping. Oh, what is that? Is that some fluids? Some yuzu?
Fluid.
And then my other Thelema with the nitrous, and that's got my pumpkin cheesecake on it. And I'll pass it on to Graham.
Hey,
Yeah.
Birdie.
Okay. I'm on that mod with the blank on top, the Vaporesso Target 200, I think. And in that, I've got a juice I just released last night, which is Peacherific, which is just
Peacherific.
peach yogurt.
Oh,
And I've got the
a little bit
strawberry
strawberry.
one with the barrage on top. And in that, dun dun dun, I'm vaping strawberry custard.
Oh, strawberry custard. Tell us why yours vaping strawberry custard when you can't taste strawberry.
Because I can taste it from Legio X. It's the first strawberry which actually sticks with me. I can taste it and it's really nice. And I will pass it over to Benny, saying he's taking no notice of me.
Well, you said it's very nice because you can taste strawberry. I was reading chat. He's so
I was
easy
talking
doing
to
this
you.
job.
I always aim at talking to you.
The hardest part for Benny is avoiding that big yellow button.
Yeah. I've covered it over now, so I'm all right. Right, so I'm on the Jackaroo Mini with the Eclipse on top, and inside that I've got some of the Lancashire Creamery vanilla milkshake wafers. I'm also on the Gua with the Trilogy on top, and inside that I've got some of Dinky Donuts strawberry jam. Also on the Pure Max, and inside that I've got some Grenadine. Grenadine, just Grenadine. From that
Hey, that's what
company
I
we're
got
not
in
gonna
all my
make.
pods.
Yeah, we're just not going to name them anymore. They've had enough fucking shilling. Fuck them. Let them stand on their own two legs. And that's from a fluid. Right, so let's have a look what we've got up here. We have got Martin Saunders. Unfortunately, he's not too well, so I hope you are, well, obviously, good thing. Hopefully things will change around, because he just put, you're keeping me sane in hospital. Unfortunately, my chronic kidney disease has reached the end stage and dialysis and transplant is now started. I hope it gets sorted out as soon as possible, mate, and speedy recovery, and take it easy. Don't do too much. Big love to you. What else we got? We got Metal Vape. If you know Metal Vape, he usually goes on to Dripper Labs. He's quite big on Dripper Labs, but he's now decided to do his own e-liquids. So he has gone out and bought some flavours, a few bottles, and he's just mixed up his first simple mix. So he's done strawberries and cream, 8% vanilla bean ice cream cap, and 6% strawberry right TFA in a 10ml bottle. So well done. See how it turns out. You might want to put a bit of sweet cream in there. I like sweet cream with my vanilla bean ice cream. It gives it more of a creaminess. But that's up to you. I don't normally go up as high as 8% on vanilla bean, to be honest with you.
Hi, Gozer. Hi, Scott.
I tend to go around 6, 5, 6.
I'm usually 4 and 2 with sweet cream myself. Which obviously gives you up to 6, but it's 4 and 2. Mr. Scott Woodward, if Woodward was Scott Wood.
Good.
Yes. So, guys, you all right, mate? Buckatoonies, I'm on the Dead Rabbit V2 with the Vaping Community Soft Serve. Oh, well, I'll have to bring that up in a minute. I don't know why we're saying bastards for. It's bugs. Yeah, so that's it. So we will address the monkey in the room that everybody's panicking. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. Graham's pinned a document at the top. Go over there, breeze through it. It is a consultation. It's consultation. It is not fucking set in law. It is October the 26th.
It will happen. It will happen. I disagree with him.
October the 26th. October the 26th. That is when they are announcing what is going on. At the moment, it is consultation.
That's when the tax comes in.
Yes, but there is no fucking framework in place yet. He announced it today. There is no framework in place as of yet. So don't start panicking. Don't say
the framework.
There's no fucking... How can you say that is the framework when he's saying we're working on the framework? The working on it means that is not what they're going to fucking do. So it'll either be more, less, we don't know. So don't hypothesize or whatever it's called that it's going to be fucking this amount. We don't fucking know. So stop panicking, calm down, chill your beans. October. If you're that bothered, go out and buy your 72 milligram. So you don't have to buy Nick shots. Go out and stock up on your favourite e-liquids before October and your favourite devices. Then when October comes, you can go tell them to go get fucked, can't you? Do you know what I mean? Or start DIYing. But don't panic as it yet. Fuck me. Jesus.
Okay, but I got to give Graham credit. He comes on looking like the Secret Service. It's hard not to take him seriously.
Do you know what I mean? I'm just, Jesus Christ. It's October. We're only in fucking March.
Consultation about the vape ban. 2 weeks later, the vape ban announced. Consultation about the framework. 2 weeks after that, framework enacted. We're doomed.
October. Fucking October. We don't know what's going on till October. Fuck me. Anyway, what we got?
We're not done with this debate. Go back and forth. Come on, this is fun.
I'm learning on the next one. I might add 0.5% super regular strawberry and some sweet cream. Yeah, play around with it, mate. Yeah. Matt Polly's just put in Melt Vape. If you swap the strawberry ripe for raspberry ripe TFA, then you have a half decent raspberry ripple. Exactly. Plan for the worst, hope for the best. Do you know what I mean? Don't fucking panic. Go out and buy some fucking e-liquids. Exactly. We are vaping mixing's way forward. If you want to save something and you're panicking, don't panic, Mr. Mannering. Don't panic. It's fucking private. That's fucking Corporal Jones down there, that fucker. Fucking Corporal Jones. Fuck me.
I'm not panicking. I'm just taking a loan out from my warehouse of nicotine.
Yeah. So what you do?
The secret underground warehouse.
So this is the thing, right? Everybody go out and buy fucking loads of 72 milligram, and then sell it in 10ml bottles to people. Make some Nick shots up and sell them fucking cheap.
Well, I worked out if the framework is right, that will be it's cost 70 quid at the moment for 72 milligrams of nicotine for 1 litre for 70 quid. After it will be 370 quid. That's why I'm taking a loan out for me secret underground warehouse. Could have started a signal group up, not WhatsApp, because that's not private. And anybody thinks that private, It's like shouting on the roof. We're in a secret group.
So you've got till October to go out and buy 72 milligram. Just store it away. We did have
Watch out! The price will slowly creep. They won't be able to resist creeping that price.
Oh no, it'll be all right this month, next month. But once it gets close to that October date, you'll see it sort of creeping up a little bit. Do you know what I mean? It will.
Yeah.
You know, so just watch out for that. Just keep an eye on it. Yeah, don't panic. We're doomed. Frogpin says, we'll get my first 72 nick tomorrow. Is it okay to store cool dark place, or does it need to be in the freezer? You can store it in a cool dark place if you want, but best thing to do is if you do get it from Nickub, it will come in a clear plastic bottle. Buy the amber bottle while you're in there, not the red one or the green one. Amber.
If it's PG, if you're not putting it in the freezer, it's got a 2-year shelf life. If it's VG, it's got a 6-year shelf life. But you put it in the freezer, you increase that shelf life.
Yeah. So it depends how much you're going to get, and if you're getting a large amount of litre, decant it into different bottles, and get some amber ones. You can put them into 100ml amber bottles or 250 amber bottles, and then you can keep that stored away out of daylight. You know what I mean? Like Graham says, 2 years if you get PG. Do you know what I mean?
And as Pug said, it's October 2026.
No, it's October 26.
No, it's October 2026.
Oh, well, it's 2020.
It sounded like he says that in the.
That's why I thought he said October 26. So it's October 2026. Fuck me, man.
It's like 2.5 years away.
Plan ahead. Plan ahead.
Fucking how far about? How the fucking hell are we going to be planning ahead for 2 fucking years? Jesus Christ.
Hi, Ian.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah,
What's they saying? No, it isn't. Yes, it is.
That's a good point. Metal Vape 90 start distilling tea and tomatoes for the nicotine, then running.
Yeah, ring them out. We'll be all sucking.
Does that mean that they're going to be putting a nicotine tax on tomatoes? Tomatoes are going to go up to £3.50 each.
Yeah. Tomatoes, eggplant. Yeah, it's all going to go up.
Yeah, we'll be all sucking on tomatoes. There's a bit of flavour on it, sucking on tomatoes. Matt Polly's just put in, anyone with kids, Calpol bottles work well. And I think they're about 90ml capacity amber glass bottles.
Or Nesquik bottles.
Yeah. Nesquik's for kids. Yeah, so kids can drink it. Ian Thomas just put, keep nicking constant temp in a dark. Doesn't have to be the freezer. Temp change is the devil. Exactly, yeah. Oxygen is the devil as well. You don't want to be... So every time you get some out to pour it into another bottle, you want to seal it back up tight and put it away.
It's almost better if you can decant it into smaller containers when you put it away. That way, when you get one out, you don't have a lot of oxygen.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll last longer.
Oh, Mr. Pugsley's here.
Fuck it. Arguing.
Where do you stand on this? Are you standing with the Secret Service agent or Benny?
I'm sick of Graham's bullshit.
Well, he took the government job. You can tell by looking.
Last time I took Graham's advice, it cost me a lot of money.
Exactly. But like you say, the best thing is...
it's at an all-time high.
Yeah, now I've gone back to about what I fucking put into it about 1.5 years ago.
Yeah, well, just wait.
Anyway.
10-year cycles. 10-year cycles. Patience.
Here's the thing, right? I was talking tonight with Phil Carris about this, and we're both convinced that what has been said today is not going to happen because it can't. It's so disjointed from reality that it can't happen like that. It's going to change. 100% it's going to change. It's not going to be that. No fucking way they're going to do that. No chance.
It's the same which has happened in EU countries and Canada. Exactly the same, based on the quantity. I was like, how on earth do you enforce?
You can't do that.
Yeah, but the big difference between us and Canada and America and those other countries is vaping is actually being backed by the NHS.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he did.
As a smoking alternative,
yeah. But this is...
Go on.
No, go on.
The the entire U-turn that the government did on vaping in this country was the whole driving force was the epidemic of youth vaping, wasn't it? That's what started it all.
Yes.
Yet the things that are being attacked the most by this particular tax strategy are the stuff. It's the stuff that kids don't use.
Mm-hmm.
So £10 on a short fill is fucking ludicrous. Ludicrous. It's going to cost you 31 quid for a short fill and 2 nick shots.
Yeah, no, but that takes out the unregulated market without regulating it.
I don't think
it won't happen.
And that's what it says in the consultation.
I read. I mean, I know it's the Independent, and I don't take any fucking notice what the Independent says anyway. But I read.
You actually read?
Chapter. I read.
He doesn't. He doesn't. Don't take that.
I
Now we know he's lying.
I do mainly look at the pictures, but occasionally I do read. And there was the whole rundown of what vaping is going to cost you in 2026 after this tax thing. And this guy that was writing it said the average vapor is going to have to stump up an extra £76 a year in tax because their 10ml bottle is going to have an extra £4 on it, and that 10ml bottle will last them a week.
10ml bottle lasts you a week.
10ml a week. It doesn't last me till fucking lunch.
Yeah. If your mouth to London, maybe at like 10 watts.
It's just this is it. This is the information they're getting. This is what they're being told.
Yes.
The average vapor will vape 10ml a week, so they can afford an extra 3 or 4 quid a week. No, I can't afford an extra 12 quid a fucking day.
Like Birdie says, don't say it can't happen, Pugs.
I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm saying I'm convinced it won't.
And I'm convinced it will.
Of course you are. You're a fucking...
They'll tax it 100%, but don't be fucking all doom and gloom because no cunt knows what it is.
It's all doomsday with you.
Do you know what I mean?
Of course it is.
Yeah, but it's all in this document. They've read it there. What load of
And
bollocks.
if it is doomsday and it doesn't happen, yay!
Yeah, then you can just
And if it's doomsday and it does happen,
you can go, told you so.
No, it's not told you so. It's I'll just wallow in my goffness.
He'll close his coffin and speak to no one.
So that's got it over and done with. Just don't fucking panic yet. Go out. If you are going to go out, go buy some 72mg. You probably, if you are using stuff anyway now, and you are watching these shows, do actually think about buying some 72mg while you still can. Go get your favourite
100mg all the way.
Well, we can't get 100. We can only get 72.
I heard someone has 100.
Yeah. But we can't get it. Normal people. But just take care of how you're using it.
Which is illegal, by the way.
Yes, it is illegal. But just remember to, if you are the first time you're going to be using it, just make sure you wear some gloves and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? If you are handling 72mg, it is your first time using it, then please make sure you put some gloves on before you do actually touch it, because it can go straight to you and you might feel a little bit sick if you get it on your hands. If you do get it in your hands, straight to the wash.
Don't touch your penis.
Yeah, don't touch your penis or suck your fingers. That's another thing. Do you know what I mean?
That sounded like it came from experience.
I haven't touched my penis, but I've sucked my finger.
Let's try these things.
Birdie's just got some 300mg. He's going all out.
So what do you think about the advertising?
300mg at 400 watts. Yeah.
The advertising restrictions. Was all in at the beginning of TPD. Basically, they've never enforced it. So they sort of relaxed it a little bit. You could have it on a bus and things like that. As regards to Instagram, and that's what they're going for not putting it towards children. That's what it's. So if anybody can see it,
I thought the best thing in that when they described it was that they use AI systems to track people, and they've been using them since 1921. So I checked to see how many accounts they closed down. 24 last year.
Wow, working them.
The funny thing is that they use the think of the children argument constantly. They're whacking tax on, which is going to make it expensive for normal, regular people to vape, which means that they're going to end up driving it underground. And what do you think is going to happen there?
Bathtub mixers.
They'll sell, because it's underground then. Kids will be able to buy it anyway.
Of course they will. And they'll be vaping liquids full of dead skin and cat fur.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I've got a paddling pool in the shower. I can
Easy peasy. Easy peasy. I might actually be able to get rid of some of these fucking flavours for once.
yeah.
Mounting up.
So that is a rant over and done with. You know, it is. But like I say, just don't panic yet. Don't panic.
No panic.
Don't panic. What
No,
about the
there is no
adults?
need to panic yet. There's plenty of time.
No, there's time. There's time. You can still get your favourite non-fluid e-liquid.
I'm not saying that we're gonna gouge anything, but the next line is gonna be 46 flavors.
Yeah, get them out quick. Get them out quick.
At Zeus juice prices.
Yeah.
Way more than
No,
that, mate. Come on.
no, at fucking Coil Turd and fucking Grim Greens prices at £18 a fucking bottle.
Imagine how much they're going to go. How much they're going to go up because they pay import duty and then the tax.
And then they put the tax, yeah, double whammy.
Yeah. So if you want your boule and don't want to pay 56 quid for
Right.
it, stock up.
Yes, Connor Smith, that is right. Everyone, stockpile fluid. That's correct.
Yeah.
But keep doing it until October 26th.
Yeah. I do think that we got a little bit of a recipe in from Rocky. I'm on the Dead Rabbit V2 with the vaping community soft serve. If you want to click on that, we will show the vaping community off for a change. See what that is, if anybody can get that.
If anyone knows what that is, because all the fucking going about is the alarm.
Well, same as Pugs won't know even what it fucking is. And he owns the bastard thing.
Over on the vape.
That was a very embarrassing moment for me. I don't want to talk about it.
I've got it. But because it's vaping community, I'm having to run it on like Microsoft Edge or
You're such a dick.
Windows 95. You got it. Okay.
yeah, I'm just going to share it now. So this is Rocky Tooney's soft
Why does it always look
serve
shit when you share it?
on vaping community calculator. So
It always looks pixelated when you shout on it.
That's because you're
Looks all
using
right
the
to
wrong
me.
type of font.
Well, I didn't do that. It's not my fault.
I've just
It doesn't look like that when you go on the website.
I just made it up.
If you squint your eyes, it's one of them ones. If you go right up close to the screen and then pull back and squint your eyes, it all goes into focus.
no, it does actually
Either
look
that or you see
pixelated.
some cool extra 3D pictures out of it that way.
It does actually look slightly pixelated on my screen, though, Pug. So it could just be
what
what
browser
I'm
are you
running.
using?
This is actually Microsoft Edge. I normally use Firefox, but for some reason they're up in Edge. I don't know why. But
Did you preload it in Windows 95 mode? I mean,
so
I
it's
just
so
leave it, will you? Fucking hell.
it's ice cream so bucky super aromas at 2%.
I ain't tried that. Is it
Capel-
any good?
Yeah.
Capella super sweet at 0.5%. Capella vanilla whipped cream at 2%. And Sobaki super aromas whipped cream at 1%. And he's already got a comment on there. This vape's as great as it smells. And knuckle tests. You've done it again, Rocky. Thank you very
I
much.
can't touch anything with any 0.5% super sweet in it.
So that obviously
it
soft
has to be at
serve is
least
a Mr. Whippy.
3% or nothing.
Yeah. But you said while you were doing that, is question for the casters: are you going to fill in the consultation form? I will, but there's no point in Americans filling it in, to be fair. But everybody else should be doing it just to get your opinions across.
I'm going to draw a big willy on it.
Yeah. Send an eye out a picture of a dick. Yeah, exactly, Gary. The UK government has to make money back off all people who are packing in smoking, so the only way to grab money back is taxing vapor products. It's exactly. They've got to make money back. Lose
Do
money,
they
got to
though?
make
Do they
money.
though? Because
Yeah,
the
of course
big
they do.
the big tobacco companies which pay the governments all this fucking money and have done for years and years and years, they've got a lot of skin in the vape game.
Yeah, but they've still got to make money back what they're losing.
Nah, they
Yeah,
haven't
it's
anymore.
transferring though.
They haven't anymore because disposables got banned, so there goes most of their income.
Well,
Yeah,
on
yeah,
vaping.
that's it, yeah.
All the big tobacco companies have got vape products out.
Yeah, they have got vape products out, but do you know what's the biggest seller at the moment for them? IQOS.
Yeah,
The thing is though, these people aren't stupid. They will read the market and they'll know how to make money and what to do. So I don't quite buy that.
are they taxing IQOS as well?
No.
No, because it's a novelty. They slipped
So
under
vaping.
novelty tobacco.
Vaping
No,
is
it's not.
vaping is banned
a
as a
food.
novelty food item.
Yeah, but it's not under novelty tobacco.
Mm.
Connor, if you look at the top, it is pinned to the top of
Cheers,
this
mate.
chat. So
True.
yes. So what else we got on here? Rocky gets VCC on his Apple Watch.
Hey, see?
Yeah, look at that.
There's one thing I did
Liam-
notice on the VC recipe calculator. Session Drummer's done a review of nearly all of the non-super concentrates. He's only got a few left to do. So now it's a race between Noted and Session Drummer.
Session Drummer is a big advocate for VCC. Huge. He's been there since day one.
So go over and have a look at that if you do want to have a look at noms. If you didn't know what, we'll show them off. We might show them off to you and show you what noms have got. Because I know Lady Lippy and Tim has also been through them.
Wow.
I'll bring it. Can I bring it up? I'll show you where it is.
I've got 8 left to test. That's it.
Wait a sec. That one. So if you go to the first page, basically, what a thing, scroll down, and you've got the new non super concentrates by Session Drummer.
Easy for you to say.
I was going to say that.
and there he does a breakdown of each
He's
flavor.
really, really thorough. He's like the American Liam.
So these are the ones he hasn't done.
Yeah, Session Drummer does do really, really good write-ups.
So if you
you've noted a finishing noms next week?
Monday.
And it's somebody's birthday on Monday, isn't it?
That would be
Somebody's,
Mr.
yeah.
Timothy.
Somebody's. I've heard a rumor.
Whose birthday is it? Whose birthday is it? Can you guess? Can you guess what window it's in?
The Jesus of mixing.
So don't forget to wish him next Monday a happy 65.
Yeah.
What? Holy shit. I can retire. Fuck.
Sam just came in with, hello! Oh, sorry, Cat.
Oh dear. So yeah, just go over and do that. Right, we will go through this. It is if you didn't know that a few months ago ELR did a competition for a Kinder Bueno.
No.
Well, that's what you win.
Oh, no, the Christmas
That was
one.
me. That was me.
One.
Yeah,
That was you.
me.
It was a Christmas one, wasn't it? Christmas recipe was ELR. They're now doing another one, another competition over there on ELR. So anybody can enter as long as you stick to the rules. HGB is in the arch window. Play school. Hello, Jemima. It's got me giggling now. That.
So there's a list of rules for this one. It's kind of a little different.
If we show it off, we will show you the rules. It is a little bit different than what it was before, but we have got the rules. You can, but we'll bring them up and let you go through them with you. If someone could bring the rules up, please.
I got it. Okay, so we have the ELR contest 2 is live. It's a 5x5. So what it is you have to have at least 5 Flavora concentrates or more. Can be more concentrates, not including your additives and your enhancers, your sweetness, etc. Your enhancers, by the way, have to be Flavora. And you cannot exceed over 5% total, including your additives. I'll have an example here in a second to show you that. Flavor concentrates have to be available at BCF, NOMS, or Grenberry. Most, if not all, are available on those sites. So that wasn't much of a limitation this time, but pay attention to that for future, because we had that last time. Someone got disqualified for that reason.
Disqualified.
Yeah, Graham. Hi.
It wasn't me.
You have to
Bullshit.
hashtag your recipe with the ELR Mixing Comp 2 in your name. You cannot make it public until after the contest is finished, and you have to submit a post on this particular list. I already have it in chat. You have to put something on this, like a response on here somewhere. And the perfect response is if you haven't joined the ELR forum yet, join and ask for permission to be able to message one of the judges, which is right here. Fit all go kind of where and
What'd you win?
Rocky Tooney. Message them direct with a private URL for your ELR contest. I'll go over that too in a little bit. And yeah, they have a $100 prize via cash or Zelle, or you can, or the first place winner also gets to choose that,
Zelle?
or the.
Don't know.
It's a type of like.
It's an American.
Personal
It's it's an American Cash App thing.
What the fuck's dollars?
It's about 80 quid.
So,
They should put
or
it
you
through
can,
the spell
or the
checker,
first place,
so it's spelled wrong.
the first place person can also choose that or the 15 flavor concentrates of choice from Flavora. So you get to choose between the two, and then the second place will wind up with whichever one the other one doesn't choose. Third place gets a $25 gift certificate from Bull City or Noms. And if first and second choice, yeah, 3 random mixers. So if you join, you might have a chance of winning, even if you do not win first, second, or third. 3 random mixers are going to get a $25 gift certificate to Bull City Flavors.
Is
There you
Fiddy,
go, Cassie. You stand a chance of winning.
is Fiddy open to bribery?
Whatever, Graham. At least I
Yeah,
didn't get
is it open
disqualified.
to a reach around?
I think he is. I reckon I could get bribery out of him. I could probably bribe him to up that 5% mark because let's be honest.
Now here's a example recipe. Obviously, it's a long one because that's what's in it, and then it's a test recipe. It didn't have time, couldn't do the full hashtag because it wouldn't fit. But here we got more than 5, so you can show that there's more than 5 flavors. Apple filling Flavora at 0.75, butterscotch Flavora at 1, caramel Flavora at half, cream Flavora at half, frosting Flavora at 1, maple bar from Flavora at 1, and then sweetness at a quarter just to round it off that 5% too. But this is actually a good this is actually a good mix. 5 flavors including, and if you notice, it's a total of 5%, so it's 5% or less.
You've got 6 flavors.
Yeah, you can have
you
more
can
than
have
5
more than
flavors.
5 flavors.
You're not limited to
It's
5.
at
You have to have
least
a
5 flavors.
minimum of 5 flavors, not
Oh, for
including.
fuck's sake.
Yeah,
Guys, I'm remixing.
Right, go back to the rules again.
Yep.
Right, and it says must be all flavour and be new recipe, blah blah blah. Contains a minimum of 5, not
flavors.
included additive and enhanced sweetness thing in it. So it must be all. So you have to use sweetness from Flavora as well.
Flavora, yes. I mean, you can actually obviously use a different sweetener in your mix, but for the recipe, it has
I
that
have
sweetness.
never used flavor or sweetness. How strong is that in comparable to Super Sweet?
Or sucralose. You've got sucralose there as well. Is that?
I've only ever used it in recipes that like Rocky's
it's
mixed
half
with
as
it.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And how much have you got in that one?
just a quarter.
And it's half of that.
Yeah.
You've lost me there, mate. Jesus.
This has got plenty of sweetness in it. It's got the butterscotch and the caramels in it. It's sweet.
I don't stop,
And
mate.
frosting.
That's not sweet.
Yeah.
Hey, Fiddy.
It's not
I
sweet.
missed
And
It's
it's
not
got to be a
commercial
sort of
level sweet,
5%.
no, but you got to remember your judges also aren't, 2 of them at least, don't really love a super sweet mix in the first place. They'd rather that taste of flavor.
Oh, I'd lose that all day long.
And Graham,
So-
this part specifically for you, once recipe is entered, it is final. So once you enter it, you can't change it. So make sure that recipe is perfect before you
What do you
submit.
mean change it? I didn't change it.
And
I got
You just shared it early and
There's a
disqualified
couple more important things.
And-
Your steep time has to be 5 days or less, by the way, and use your calculator functions, including your steep time. You have to use all the
The
calculator
use
functions.
of ELR calculator functions.
Your description has to match what the flavor is, your
do it on
accuracy,
VC and
originality,
send
and
it in.
overall taste.
What?
VC.
Yeah.
Just
but
and,
what's
and
that
if you're
for
worried,
use?
if you're worried about that, have to match. Just put flavor is subjective to get out. Get out
Yeah,
of jail free.
There's one very important thing here that isn't accuracy description. I had something here. You did that.
Don't do any custards.
Yeah, remember, if you do make it to the finals, it's also got to be something to last more than 5 days because they're not going to remix for the final testing. They'll just go back to it when they get the final rounds. So it could be 10 to 15 days into the contest before the final ones are
hang on.
retested.
So if you do a creamy custard that is acceptable after 5 days, you'll probably fucking win it because it's going to be amazing by the time
You get an extra 5
That actually
points
could.
if you use Lambert spread.
So how does that work on the correct use of ELR? What's the correct? Because can anybody explain to me what the correct use?
I can explain
of
to you.
ELR
Well,
is?
here-
Wait,
actually, I'll share
I know
again.
the answer. I know the answer. The perfect
no.
use of ELR is to use VC.
I knew
All right.
that's where that
So
was
like
going.
here, or see right here. See, you have to put it in your ELR functions. See how it says suggested steep time 5 days? That's in one of our top lines when you're creating a recipe. I'll edit it just so you can see. You go here, see adjust steep time 5 days. Make sure that is in there. And I suggest, regardless of what it is, just put 5 days anyway, because it's going to be tested with it at 5 days. So it makes most sense to just put it in there. And then mine's still private, but just hit save.
ELR is like the Russia, it's like Russia of the mixing world.
Jeez.
See, now for me, if I was one of the judges, I'd disqualify Tim's recipe.
Yeah,
Why?
Because-
That's not his
because-
recipe.
That's not my recipe, though.
Well,
These-
because he just showed it
That was
off.
just an example.
I disqualify that recipe just on the basis that they haven't used full function of ELR because they haven't put a picture in.
Well, right. So
Yeah.
Well, that's not in the
this
description. The
question.
description's
Right, we
not
have
done
got
either, but
this
the pictures,
question
I
in
think,
here.
are worth points.
Right, so we've got this question here. Fiddy just put the name doesn't have to match just the description. Don't really get that one, but hey,
And there's
bonus
bonus
points
points
for
for
milk
using
and
milk
honey.
and honey.
And Leo's just put in, I have used every tutorial, attach a picture to my recipe. I just can't get it to work. Is it going to be a deduction? Because he can't get the picture on it.
Rocky has said not a requirement.
But how do you put a picture on it? If he wants to put a picture on it,
Right, so
he's using all the functions of ELR. He'll get a point deducted for that because he hasn't used the
I'll add
picture
one right
properly.
now. I'll add it live right now because I don't have one on there yet. Okay. Go
Yeah.
back to this.
I'm going to speak to James from Aramax, who's well in with Flavora, and
Go
just
here. You
continue
got
50
Imgur.
quid each.
We'll come at that in a minute, Fiddy, about flavour naming correct.
Now, if I can move this out of the way so I can actually see it.
You know?
Also, I'm going to need a picture of like
No.
what would you call this?
One of
Apple bar? Apple
One of
bar.
the
I
other-
need a picture.
one of the other
Actually, that
important
works just fine. Images.
What- one of the other important things is as well that you can
No,
you can only submit one recipe. So if
No,
you
it
get
doesn't
this,
look like it.
so if you get disqualified, you cannot submit another one.
No. can't.
Hanky, I don't think that's going to help you. That might get you instantly disqualified there, buddy. Sorry.
Oh, that is even smaller. That's weird. That'll work though. Whatever. I'll change it later to get a better one. But here, copy image. Go to Imgur. New post. You can actually just I believe it's here. No, it's not the copy image, it's copy image thing. Never mind. Sorry. Open it.
So
I
Tim's
forget
trying
how.
to show you, but he's showing you incorrectly. So don't pay attention.
Probably very much. So yeah, open image new tab. There we go. I actually need this. You can do it this way. Put it there. Paste. Loads. Maybe.
Oh.
Scroll down so it'll actually work right. Hit this.
You
Share
know,
links. BB card code. Copy link. Go here. Edit. In my description. Put here. Hit that. Paste. Yeah, I'm just going to leave the IMP there for now, but save. And you will have, if it ever loads, you will have a picture.
Eventually.
Maybe. Someday. Wow, great day to show off ELR. It's working great. It's going super fast.
We'll just twiddle his fingers for 5 minutes and see what's
And
happening.
That
Rocky
is the
also
slowest
said
thing
you can
ever.
message him on the forum for help with pics if you need it. Because Tim is
Yeah,
adorable.
the immigrant, there's that
There it
copy
goes.
link.
Right there.
If
See?
you go, Tim, can you click the immigrant or whatever it's
Immigrant.
called?
Right, so
Immigrant.
right, come on, so
Immigrant.
right. Well,
Right.
wait a second. Right,
Press
right.
X.
Stop. Because
Press
all
X
I'm
for
seeing.
a sec.
Just wait a second, Graham. Wait a second. Because all I'm seeing at the moment is Tim going, do this, 100 mile an hour. I have fucking still on the ad yet. I put a picture
Well,
on it.
this is what I'm just going to explain.
Right.
New post.
First of
Okay.
all, what are you using?
Imgur.
Right. So if you're out there,
Imgur.com.
you need to go to imgur.com to get this.
Yes. Actually,
Right.
hold on. I'll just back
Imgur.
it up to there and put it in chat.
Imgur.com.
Yeah.
Put it in chat. Thank you. Jesus Christ. There you go. So you need to go to there to put on the old Tinter web. Right, Graham? Go on. What were you
Yeah.
gonna say?
Now click the new post. Now click drop images here. Don't use the paste URL. It's easy. And just find an image. Put an image on your computer. Tim will just yeah.
Yeah, I can use the same one. You could save it.
Yeah.
Save image. as whatever. Caramel, you can see my bunny pics.
Okay. Now,
And then you go back to Imgur. Hold on, I have to open this though. Now I got to open up everything. See, that's why I don't do it this way.
Yeah.
Plus, it puts stuff on my computer.
yeah,
You can actually just click on you don't need to open
Just-
and drag. You can just click on choose photo or video and then point it to the folder that you put it in.
What was it? Caramel bars. Just drop it in. See, I got the picture right there. You can see it. Drop it in there.
Okay, yeah. Okay, now no, stop. Now what the mistake a lot of people make is hover over the picture. At the top it says copy link. Don't use that
That doesn't
copy
work.
link. Use the 3 dots next to it and then follow get shareable links and then go for BB code forums and you want that link to put in because I had this problem with somebody else. They were asking me how to do it, and I kept on getting it wrong. And that's the way to do it.
So when
Now,
you've dropped, you can drop your picture. We'll go through this stuff. So you can either download a picture, you can make a picture yourself on whatever imaging software, AI, or whatever you want. Then what you've got to do is you've got to click on where it says on that first page where it can either drag and drop when you've opened it, or you can point in the right direction by saying choose a photograph and telling where to pick it up for. Once it's loaded the picture up, you then do the 3 dots in the corner, not copy link, and then look for BB code hash with the open bracket forums close bracket, and then copy link.
And you can delete the brackets and the IMGs at the end if you don't want that to type that, put that in your thing. It does; those aren't necessary. If you want just the HTTP part, leave that in there. You can get rid of the IMG part if you want to, but you don't have to. But yeah, that's how you would get your picture on there.
There you go. That was quicker than going. I was like, fuck me! I didn't even have a clue what you were doing there, Tim.
Well, I did it in a way you don't. The way I did it, you don't have to save the picture to your hard drive.
No. So what you're doing is copying links to the picture on the internet to take the picture off the internet. But if you've got a picture in your photos that you've already got, then you can do it that way by dragging and dropping or tell it to go to a picture. Leo was saying, every time I paste it, it just gets the text, no pic. I swear I tried 10 times everywhere I could think of fucking head scratcher.
It's probably because it's the wrong link is being copied.
Yeah.
Right, so you need to copy the BB link. BB. Go to the BB. Open bracket.
Link.
Forum. Close bracket. And try that.
Now,
let us know.
Let me show you something else really quickly that's a little bit more advanced, but I think it makes it a little cleaner.
Confusing.
But it makes it more cleaner. See how it says the IMG before and after? You can literally get rid of that. Let's go back and edit. Literally take the IMGs in the brackets out. There's an IMG before there. There's another one right here. Just take these right out of there and then save it again. You don't have to have those in there. It's a little cleaner without, but not necessary. You can have it on there. But now if you look, it doesn't have the IMG before and after anymore. It's gone. The IMG doesn't have to be there. I have no idea why it's there.
I think you can actually use the share link as well from the very first one. Because every time I've done it...
Don't complicate it now, Dave. Don't complicate it now.
No, I just say every time I've done it, I've never had the IMG brackets on there because it's never been in the one that I've copied and pasted in.
Yeah, and don't forget, you've got to do your text and put it in the text. Not anywhere else. In the text description, where you're telling them what it is. At the end of there, put it in. A bit like doing an hashtag. Put it in the hashtag.
Being on a children's TV program and he's trying to teach us shit.
Da-da-da,
And through the round window.
So we've got on. Finny just put in. We use our notes. Is also in. So correct flavour naming, steep time, and use of picks. Right. So I've got an issue with correct flavour naming. How the fuck do I know what it's named on the LR? Because sometimes it doesn't accept what you're fucking putting in. Because I have different names in UK than what you have in America.
No, I've always gone for when choosing the flavour on ELR. I've always gone for the one that has the most entries because those are normally the correct entries.
But that's what I'm saying. If you suddenly pick the wrong one and it's got about 1,000 on there, and you put it in, and it's not right, I don't know if it's not right. How the fuck do I know if it's not right?
Yeah, well, when you're picking it in brackets, it tells you how many recipes it's used in. So always go for the one with the highest.
But they might not be correct. That might not be how it's spelled on my fucking.
God, you're in an argumentative mood tonight, aren't you? Jesus.
All right.
I believe
so
the word,
here's the other thing.
the
Here's
word
the
is
other thing. The
cantankerous.
good news is they want Flavora. The Flavora names seem to be. They have a very accurate database in the flavors. You know, at least it's not like one of the Rice Krispies one where it's got like 6 different names and you got to figure out which one's the right one on ELR. That one's a complicated one. These are not complicated. So.
Are you fucking joking, dog?
Nicky Miller said, "Blimey, I'm learning mixing here and computer tech." There you go, with a bit of everything. Right, Gary's just put in, what is the best flavour enhancement to buy other than super sweet for different flavour profiles, e.g. candies, sours, etc., etc.?
That depends on what flavor profile you're going for starters.
God.
Yeah,
and it can depend on your mix too. Your mix might make a difference.
Well, this is what I'm saying. So, what we'll tell you is just buy different ones. So start with your Capella Super Sweet. You seem, is it Perillum that you seem to that you use?
I like Perillum Super Sweet better, but I do like
Perillum
Capella
Super
too.
Sweet. Yeah, pick up a sour. Also pick up maybe some ethyl maltol. Put it in there. You can also candy floss basically. And pick up some. I know what is it put further back that we did talk about the neotame. Some people say use it. What is it? It's put in? I think it was.
It's in some flavorings already, right, Pugs?
What?
Neotame.
Yeah,
Didn't we discuss this? It's in some
apparently,
flavorings.
Apparently so. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I think the whole thing with neotame and aspartame and everything else, it all depends on what research you read, and there's a lot of scaremongering. There is a lot of scaremongering out there over it.
Yeah, so Ian Thomas put in, I know it's been discussed elsewhere, but F using neotame, aspartame, from which it is derived, is already questionable. 13k times sweeter than sugar. F, that's just my opinion. So use it, maybe not use it. Salt loops yourself is that. Like you say, pick up a Swedish fish.
No,
I would say cool. I would say cool.
No,
I agree with you, Graham.
It's all dry and grating in your throat.
I prefer 27 bears for that gummy sort of texture.
Any Wonder Flavors gummies?
Yeah.
Wonder Flavour seems to be thingy. Same
Another
as
additive though. You'd like a
Flavor
coolant,
West.
whatever. If you like coolants, different coolants. WS23 is an obvious one.
Yeah. If you want sour, you can go for Wonder Flavor sour ball candy.
All right, he's got Leo Barry's now got it to work now.
Let me know, Leo.
He's done it. It's working. He's done it.
Gold Star.
All right, and Apathy saying, if I'm not mistaken, FLV cotton candy is not EM. So don't be using that to think it is EM.
I don't believe it is.
No, it may have some EM in there, but it's not full on EM like TFA cotton candy.
No.
Yeah, we did say big love to you. I don't know how close you were to him and that lot, but I hope family's okay and everything.
There's a few of the cotton candies that aren't pure.
Mr. Nevs. He's on to Mr. Nevs. Zippy said any of Wonder Flavour gummies will do well.
That's not 100% true, Zippy. Some of the new ones aren't very gummy. They're more like syrupy. So the older gummies, yes. I would not agree with the new gummies that were released. They're not all gummy.
But again, if they're syrupy, they're worth picking up because you can actually use them to syrup up your mixes.
But if you're looking for a gummy texture, they're not going to necessarily give it to you.
Get a room, you two, Anki and Nevs. Get a room. Expo's nearly here. So so that's the thingy. So you could win $100. It's about 80 quid here. UK. Second prize, you can have 15 flavours. Take your pick.
Or depending on what first place picks, you might get the opposite.
Yeah, you might get the opposite. So if I were first place, I'd take the 100 quid, to be honest with you, or $80, $100.
We had another question in chat as well from Apathy earlier, asking if anyone has heard of what was it? It was FA
candy something or other.
Find it. Yeah, FA Creme Caramel King.
No.
No.
No, I've heard FA King, which
FA
was an
King.
old one, but I haven't
I
heard
have
of
King.
FA. I haven't heard of FA Creme Caramel King.
I know I'd like to hear of it.
Yeah, I don't know if I've heard it unless it's supposed to be King, just a new naming for it. I'm not
No,
sure.
Have a
because
look.
King-
Have a search. Have a search. People's got Google food.
The King profile wasn't creme caramel though.
No,
The
it wasn't.
King profile was blackcurrant.
Yeah,
Current. Yeah. We just talked about the other day, Graham.
Well, King were a one shot, innit? King's a one shot.
Pretty much, yeah.
They're virtually their one shot, innit? Same
That
as
puzzle, that is
Joker,
part of the puzzle line.
Pizzazzle, yeah, Joker, and Joker's quite a nice.
I got
to me.
Ace, King, Queen, Joker. Is it Joker or Jack? No, it's Jack too.
Jack, is it? Jack,
And
is it not Joker? Jack.
No,
Because
I
that's
think-
supposed
yeah,
to be
Jack.
a donut. That's supposed to be a donut, but it tastes more like a what is it to me? A cannoli than a donut.
right. Okay, so I just did a quick Google, and Liquid DIY Australia have got Flavour Out Creme Caramel King listed. Sweet and savoury with a hint of biscuit and rich caramel notes.
That's new.
Texture of creme caramel is captured perfectly. I'm going to see if I can find it on the actual Flavour Out site, just in case it's a rename.
Yeah, because that's interesting.
And it's good to see as well that Flavour Out have actually got don't ban flavoured e-liquids for e-cigarettes. Click to sign the petition. That's on flavourout.co.uk. It's one of their main banners.
Yeah.
Right, so let's see what they've got.
Leo Barry uses FA King in current gummy recipe. It's a great flavour, in his opinion.
It really is. It's a great. It's a one shot, but it also can be used as an ingredient. All of them can.
Right, so flavourout.co.uk don't actually list any creme caramel.
So I'm just confused as it was before. Thank you, Liam.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It might very well just be a rename.
Yeah. They could be calling it King. It might have King on the end. They might just
what?
call it King. King of creme de la creme. Creme de caramel.
And no products found for creme caramel on Flavour Out either. On their actual, on the Italian site.
Be right back in a sec.
I probably say maybe it's creme brulee.
Graham, what?
Could be.
Ass. Me ass. Never saying, is it not what they call Catalan cream?
I have that.
Catalan cream.
Reach number one. We were just talking about King the other day, Graham and I were.
So we did have a little question while you're looking out from Connor. He says, so ahead of the vape tax, the short fills becoming insanely unaffordable for a regular folk. We don't know this, but don't panic.
Don't set Graham off again.
No. Where's the best place to get one shots to get started? Well, you can go to DIYflavourchaser.co.uk. They have quite a lot of their one shot needs there of all the original chef's flavours. I would say to you, if you are looking around, there's a few sites that you can look around on. There's E-L-F-C. Is it E-L-F-C?
E-L-F-C, yeah.
Yeah, E-L-F-C has a good choice of one shots there. Quite reasonably priced as well. You can also, obviously, depending on what you got, if you want in named ones, E-L-F-C, Vapor Bowl, the E6 Shock, Alchemist Cupboard, are a few that you can go to. If you are wanting no-name ones where they're doing their own ones, you could go to also over to Alchemist Cupboard, also over to Darkstar, and pick some of them from up off of there.
I just sicked up a little bit in my throat then.
You can also go over to Flavour Boss and pick some from there up. There's a few places. All depending on what sort of flavour, whether you want commercial ones or you want in their own mixes. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
That's depending on what you want, and it depends on how much you want to pay. What I would say is go on to Google, think I want a flavour by Vampire Vape, for example, and you want Heisenberg. Type in Vampire Vape Eisenberg concentrate, and you'll get a list of everyone that does vampire vape concentrate, and then just pick whichever's fucking cheapest.
And Nom Noms has them too. Just open up the
Nom
menu.
Noms, yeah,
One
Nom
shots
Noms,
is right
yeah,
on the
one
list.
shots.
They have a whole list of
Yeah.
one shots. By
Nom
Dinner
Noms.
Lady, Own Boy, Tea Juice, Vampire
Yeah.
Vape.
Yeah. So just have a look around. If you use, what's the little discount code if you go over Noms?
Noted 12. But
Noted 12.
for if you're getting the Nom Noms for next week too, we have a 24-hour window where we can use the code for the our code from Noted that they gave us specifically, which I can't remember the code. It's a long one. But if you watch Noted or click on any of the last weeks, it'll probably just have a 4 instead of a 3 from last week or 2 or whatever on it for 20% off the new Nom Nom Supercharge while you're there. So if you want to pick some of them up while you're at it.
Yep.
And this will be the last week of that coming up. 20% off the new flavors though. And the hit rate's been really good on those. Surprisingly good.
Rocky Tooney is saying flavour of sweetness is stronger than super sweet.
I thought it was.
I thought it was stronger too, Graham.
I thought
I
it was
haven't
less.
used it much.
Saying
'Cause I
0.5
always-
super sweet equals 0.6 sweetness. Oh no, sweeter. Sorry. only slightly though. 0.1.
Well, I'll go with what Rocky says. He's
Yeah,
more experienced.
Yeah. Well, I mean, would you really notice that?
Yeah.
Not really. Yeah, you won't notice it much, would you?
Well,
Of course
if-
you'd say yes.
I've mixed a couple of
if you're a
Rockies with
super
the
tasty,
sweetness
you
and it's
will.
been good.
You won't know about that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So, Matt Polly says, I added it in a couple of years, but I remember Flavour Boss having some nice one-shots. And there's also DV you can go to that have some nice one-shots.
You know what? DV.
Well, you
I've
use
quite a
one,
few
though.
of
What do
those.
you use?
And an apple strudel's really nice.
Yeah, just a
Turkish
one-shot
delight.
apple strudel.
Turkish delight is really nice. They've got quite a few, and they are bang on.
Rhubarb cuddle.
Yes, fucking hell. What was that thing you blush? Something blush they did.
Not to show there another one, lime zinger.
Yes, that was good.
That's really good, but you got to use it around about 7-8%.
Yeah, good.
PV tends to be quite high percentage. You use them at.
Yeah.
Yes, but not double is what Rocky's saying. So if you double it, you'll be in trouble. He's
If you
correcting
double
Graham.
it, be trouble.
Well,
If you stay, there will be double.
you expect to do
You've
government
you've
work,
also got
government?
to you've also got to realize about this ELR competition. It's like I'm quite competitive, and I may be sabotaging everyone.
Yeah.
or he works for the government now, and we know he's sabotaging everything. Okay, good.
The answer to
like-
that, Hanky, is nowhere.
It's like my version one for the competition stayed in my RDA for 4 days.
No nabs.
So that's going to really mess around with their testing.
Yeah. And don't forget, you can also add a little bit of vodka just to get them pissed at the same time without telling them.
You have to have flavor blend vodka, though. Good luck finding it.
I'm sure we could have a word with them and say, look, just stick a label on and say it's a new flavour that we can't find.
Lemony blush.
Is that the same as lemony stick it?
No.
Oh, I'm going to read that then.
That's the DV one.
Yeah, going through all of FA's site, it seems like Catalan cream is the only one that kind of loosely fits their description on the site. So it's got to be it's got to be Catalan cream, just renamed.
It's weird why they would do that.
Could be.
I have Catalan cream.
Why would they bother renaming it?
I don't know. Salt.
They just renamed it just so people think, oh, it's a new flavour. Oh, we'll buy that. And find out it's not.
Lemony blush is a lemon raspberry.
I poured me mix. My bottle didn't have any mix in, so I went to the kitchen to pour me mix and left it in there. So I'm ready for the mixing.
Right, you ready then? Right, so what we're going to do now is we do a little bit of a mixing. We are going to do a little bit of more of a serious ones in between doing silly ones as well. Because obviously we have got a few more new mixers coming in. And, you know, we're doing silly mixes just for a bit of fun of it. But we are in between, so sometimes it'll be we'll ask you to be serious and come up with proper names for them and proper percentages, and sometimes I say we'll just do a bit of fun tonight. So tonight it will be a little bit more serious. So we do want proper sort of what we think we would actually get away with in a mix tonight. Just for the new people that come in and don't think, oh, this is how you mix and put 50% of, again, something in and think it's shit. So tonight is the serious one because it's Graham's turn tonight.
No, it can be a silly one tonight.
No, it's serious one tonight, mate.
Serious now. We've been taking this seriously because you look way too serious tonight, Graham.
It does. He's doing his Jim Royal impression.
5% on everything.
Yeah, 5% on everything.
Right, so on me, I'm blind.
And call it poo juice, exactly. So what we do is Graham picks 5 flavours, random flavours, and he can change one out if he so wishes, that he thinks might make a better mix. Optional for, we will put a poll in for sweetener, and then we give you a flavour percentage from ELR, and we go a little bit low and a little bit higher. And then we come up with a recipe. So, right, so Graham, pick your...
1 to 18.
27.
Connor says, wait, seriousness? I wouldn't have thought the show was serious. Never. You cheeky blind motherfucker.
Hey. Oh, I've got to take the glasses off so I can see what I'm picking.
You see what it is? He didn't see seriousness coming.
Canadian Vape, the code for noms, it depends which one do you want. Do you want the normal code or do you want the code for the new supercharged things or whatever they are?
I've
17.
I've turned Connor Smith out. Just...
17.
17.
Ooh, I've got to be careful with this one.
No one says, what's with the serious? Sounds like a Graham idea.
No, we're only ever serious when Pugs is on the show.
It is, yeah. We've got to be serious when Pugs
First
is on.
one,
it's on my rider.
We talked about it. Lime
Lime
zinger.
zinger. Bit of lime zinger.
What's next? 1 to 18.
1 to 18. Pick a number. 5.
16.
So we've got 5 and 16.
16.
The supercharged number, please, Tim is asking for. If you could bring it up and put it in.
Yeah, it's I'm getting. It'll only work during the 24-hour period, though.
So that's the only way noted is on.
Yeah.
For some reason, it was in the wrong drawer. Banoffee.
Oh, Banoffee. That's quite coincidence that a DV was in the wrong drawer, isn't it? Number 4. So we've got 16 and 4.
Banoffee and Lime Zinger, I wouldn't do that on purpose.
I thought you said this was serious. This is like Vic all over again.
Oh.
Yeah. 4. Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson, eh?
Sprinkles.
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 Just.
Oh, this is sounding like a really nice mix, Graham.
Banana and lime.
Banana and lime actually.
Sprinkles.
I've never made a banana and lime.
Banana and lime does sort of work because they got the banana and lime sweets.
Need 2 more numbers.
16 we had. Have you got 16?
I've never had a banana and lime
I just
sweet.
did that.
Or am I thinking of something else?
I've just done 4.
What did you say before that?
I said 5.
No, I'm thinking of
5.
chocolate lime.
1 and 5. And 10.
Ignore me.
Because that's the same.
That thing which I can never mix with.
Akai.
Oh,
Is that the
nice.
chocolate one?
Akai.
It's actually pronounced acai.
Is
Acai.
it?
Yeah.
Acai.
How did you find that out? Because I called it Akai.
And 10.
It's either acai or acai. Acai, I believe it is. It was when I was doing the show with
Acai. Is that like pink eye?
Jesus
the South African guys. They actually looked up how it was pronounced.
Molasses.
Molasses, fucking hell, Graham.
The acai is actually a really nice flavour. It's like a chocolate flavoured berry.
Yeah. Molasses go nice with the banoffee.
But you put glasses on top of fucking glasses.
Just put a welder's mask on.
Steve says 24 hours
I've
for
got to get rid of
We
one.
don't talk about welders on this show, Pugs.
Oh, sorry.
I get enough of that on the other show.
Fiddy's just put in, we've just got a breaking report in from our roving reporter, Mr. Fiddy. He's put, anyone in the UK or elsewhere that wins the BCF gift card, we will trade you for noms, if you so wish.
Ah, that's awesome.
Thank you very much for our roving report.
Cheers, Princess.
Whoa, all right.
No one says 4% molester.
Molester. Right, so you're swapping one out, Graham, or are you keeping with them?
Oh, definitely swapping one out.
Right, which one are you swapping out?
I'd swap out the lime because I don't think the lime is going to go.
I'm just
Definitely
wondering
swap out
what
the
to
lime.
put in with it.
Just realized who's
What
writing
about
this
a
one
bit
down?
biscuit or a bit of cream?
Did you say limp biscuit then?
A bit
What
of
have you got?
biscuit.
Biscuit.
Banoffee, molasses,
Yeah, that'll work.
Sprinkles.
acai, sprinkles.
Yeah,
What about a donut?
it's-
What about a donut?
Basically a banana pudding. You could with caramel sauce and sprinkles.
Yeah, you could put a donut in there, couldn't you? Put a donut on it.
I'd say you need some kind of a cream or an ice
No,
cream. Or...
some cream custard.
I'll be back in a sec.
SSA whipped cream, bang 10% in. Don't knock it. It's only man, it fucking works.
Milk and honey. I'm saying to blend the banoffee and molasses.
Only if you want a 70s urinal.
No, I think you want the cream in there to tame the molasses down a little bit.
Yeah, smooth it out.
Yeah.
What is molasses? What is molasses?
So it's like it's like treacle, isn't
Treacle, it's basically treacle.
Is that what it is?
Nevs is in chat. He'll give you the actual chef's term. Nevs, what is actual molasses?
What is molasses?
Rum out of.
It's reduced something, isn't it?
It's type of sugary stuff.
I've heard it, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, don't they get the molasses
See you later,
when
mate.
you refine sugar?
Molasses
Something like
is
that,
refined cane cook. Molasses is from sugar cane, preferred for human consumption, but it's refined.
Okay,
process,
I'm going to
yeah.
use FA caramel because that's then what caramel I can find. I want
Molasses is the main ingredient in brown sugar. And that's what gives it the brown color.
Connor is saying a little bit of strawberry just to
lift it up a little bit.
Just to lift everything up a little bit.
So what you're telling me is Connor is kicking the ass out of a joke. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm making 30 mils.
All right, fair enough. I'll time him up.
Liam, are you doing this? Or am
Gary
I doing
Foster
this?
said a
I guess I
custard,
can.
needs
I was
custard
trying
in
to
there.
find a code.
I've
Before.
got ELR up already. I'll do it.
Okay, that'll be interesting.
Custard.
What strength, Graham?
What strength? What?
Your nicotine.
No, zero nicotine.
Zero?
Nebs is saying boiled sugar.
And 100% VG.
That reduced down, isn't it? Just makes it syrupy and thick.
Why are you doing 100% VG?
Because I've worked out whether I always thought I get a slight bad taste from nicotine.
All right.
And I worked out it was PG after 4.5 years.
All right.
What, PG, Nick?
No,
No,
PG. Just PG. I've got rid of as much PG as I possibly can, and the taste has gone.
was the
There's
first
been a
one?
PG intolerance for the
imagine
last
most
4
of the
years,
fucking
and I've thought it was the
taste has
nicotine.
Nebs just says you need some FA cream caramel.
Okay,
Or you need some cream caramel king.
banoffee. This is
DB
Banoffee?
Banoffee.
How do you spell that?
Strange name, isn't it? Sounds a bit like a sneeze.
BANOFFEE.
Banoffee!
For
Banoffee.
Wonder Flavors?
No,
Decadent
DB.
vapes.
Fiddy says, what is this creme caramel? We don't know.
So the median is 2.5.
So 2.5. So this one is 2.5. So we'll go somewhere around there. So somewhere between 2 and 3, I think. A bit more serious.
Tastes like a candied banana.
Tastes like a
Is
candy
it?
banana,
Oh, is
so-
it foamy?
I've never used this.
Is it foamy?
I bought it to make In Above the Clouds something.
I reckon 2.75. Go for it as the main note.
So
Yeah.
are we going to go with Banoffee for a main note, everybody? Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah.
To give it a
That
little
sounds
bit of
fair.
a main note,
2.75.
yeah. So we've got 2.5, 3. What we've got in our people saying the name. X1 for Game to Strip Naked Live.
That is.
You
Alex, what
really
that?
don't want that.
No.
Gary's saying 2. So, but like I say, between 2 and 3, somewhere around. I could play with percentages there a little bit higher.
What do you mean, no?
X1.
While they're voting on the percentage, what's the second one there, Graham?
Caramel FA.
Caramel FA.
We're not doing X1. We're doing percentages. Thank you very much.
So X1 to get Graham naked.
Yeah, it's the wrong time. To
I
do
know
X1
what I
for
should have
Graham.
done. Instead of doing the caramel, I should have gone for a tobacco.
Connor voted X1 to get Graham naked. I think that's perverse, so I'm going to put him in timeout.
2. So we've got 2, 2.5, 2 and 3. Matt's saying if we're going serious,
I go lower on that.
2. So we're going 2.
I go 2.
We've got a few 2. We're going to go 2. Seem to have a few 2s in there.
So that's
So 2.
Please. 2,
Yeah.
please.
Alrighty. Are you gonna mix as you go, or are you gonna?
I'll mix as I go.
Um,
All right, so that one is gonna be 0.6 grams.
0.6
6 grams.
Yep.
Matt's saying, if you're going to be serious, week, does Graham tell us how much 100ml would be to make?
Oh my god.
I don't get that one myself, to be honest with you.
Okay, caramel.
It's like, what would he
Caramel's
call
next.
Abe? I don't
That
know.
is 1%.
Never again, Nevins. Never. I hate my chin.
So the 3 bears, 3 little pigs.
Yeah.
Hairs on my chinny chin chin.
Hated it. I hated it when I shaved off that thing. It was horrible. It was worth it, but horrible.
Right, so what's this one, sorry?
The
Caramel
caramel
FA.
FA is at 1.
Caramel Cafe at 1. So we're going to go 0.5 to 1.5. 0.5 to 1.5.
I'd go 0.75. I'd keep that quite low.
Yeah.
And what's the third one there, Graham?
Molasses, basically treacle.
Yeah. I'd keep
So
that
yes.
low.
So 0.5 to 1.5 for this one, which is, what would it called?
Caramel. Cafe caramel.
Cafe Caramel.
FA caramel.
I thought you said
Caramel.
Cafe Caramel.
I go
Cafe, one of the
0.75.
best caramels out there. Yeah.
That's why.
So we've got 1.5, 1.
0.75.
Which molasses is it, Graham?
0.75
Wonder
sounds right
flavours.
to me.
Wonder flavors, thank you.
0.75, Gary Foster, 0.75. 5% from Nevins. He's
wanna
missed
go
the
heavy on that?
7 in front of it. And the point.
You get a bit funky if you go too high.
0.5 says Leo Barry. 2. Where'd you get 2 from?
Christ, no.
Thank
Jesus Christ, no.
0.5.
While they're waiting, Graham, what strength is the Nick?
I'm not using Nick.
Not using
You're not
it.
using Nick. Okay. Well,
Nick,
fine.
do you know how much that's going to be in 2 years'
Nev-
time?
2.6.
Or PG.
Nevins is going to be so upset you're not using him.
The government doesn't like PG or Nick, so he doesn't use them.
So far we've got. Oh, that's what I meant. All right, Matt, brother. I'll ask you in a minute. Yeah, so we've got 1.5. We've got 1. We've got 0.75. We've got 0.5. We've got 2, which we're ignoring. 5, we're ignoring. 0.5. 0.6. We've got 1 from 0. We've got 2 minus 1.25, Benny. Well, 2 minus. So 0.25. So looking at that, we've got quite a lot of 1.5s, 0.5s coming in there.
Go 0.5. It's 0.5, 0.75.
Yeah.
Anywhere there.
Well, Pugs, the vote was out there, and I didn't see one X69, so I'm
So what are
sorry.
we going with?
No one wants to see this, mate. Nobody wants to see this.
We got a negative vote from.
Yeah, what we'll do, Matt, we'll
think
do
your
that
wife-
next week.
I
We'll talk
think it was
about
your
it.
wife gave you a negative vote.
Put more clothes on.
Good idea is that, Matt. We will look at that next week. Thank you very much. Nev's has put it's about 80p. Because he put in, Graham has mentioned before how much a recipe would cost to produce using ingredients costs. Could actually use for people think about getting into mixing. So we'll have a look at that next week. Give Graham
What size?
a little bit of a
Well,
spreadsheet.
you can put the price in the price that you bought it for in ELR, and it tells you how much the recipe costs at the
So
bottom.
we can have a look. We can have a look at
You
that.
can
Well,
also do-
we'll
do
start.
that, BC.
I think it would be a good idea to start if when we do recipes is say people
Costing's
how much it's
good.
going to cost.
Especially
Because I
now.
did that recipe where you buy everything from Nom Noms.
Yeah.
with the price and thing next to it, so I could do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll look at that next week.
If you put that into VC, it tells you the price, then it pays for it for you, and then sends you around with it to your house.
To mix it for you.
Mixes it for you, and then gives it you.
Okay, so what am I mixing this at?
All right, Bugs. You know you're backing that with your own personal guarantee. So I'm expecting a check if it doesn't work out.
All right, Tim, quiet for seconds.
That's 0.5 for the caramel one.
Do you also get a fully professional photo made of food? You know, chef actually makes the food, takes the photo, and then uploads it to VC for you.
Absolutely, and it's usually an A-class celebrity that delivers it to your house. If you're a male, it's a female.
And if you get
wait a second, wait a second, you can't hear what he's fucking mixing.
Point what?
It's 0.15.
Right, carry on now.
And then the molasses is at 0.7.
Connor Smith said 0.5. I think that's just copying everybody else.
Hang on, the molasses is at 0.7.
Well, that's the median so that they can start.
Oh, okay. Thank God for that.
What's that? Well, sorry, what were they? What for molasses?
The molasses Wonder flavors, the median is 0.7.
I've used this as 0.2 and it's over.
Right, so it's 0.7. Yeah. So we will use this. We will go down
at
to
0.1.
0.5. We'll go 0.1 to 0.8.
And it all depends how much you like treacle.
Yeah, so
I love treacle.
0.1 to 0.8. So anywhere in between 0.1
and 0.8. It's a very strong flavour, and it does get a little bit funky.
0.3 tops.
And what's the fourth one there, Graham?
ACAI, the Flavour Apprentice.
Neil, we don't know, because no one knows till fucking tax comes out. So, because you just put in what will be the tax on 500ml of 72 Nick for DIY. We don't know. We're not speculating.
£150.
No, he's speculating, so don't fucking listen to him.
£1 per 10.
Yeah, speculating. So we've got 0.8, 0.8 got 0.3.
0.3, I say 0.3.
0.3. We've got 0.35.
0.15.
Can't take Graham says when he's in MIB mode.
0.2245.
Could do.
Recurring?
Yeah, obviously.
In that Luzu?
Yeah, it's exactly Luzu.
So it's looking around about. So we've got two. So Nevin's put in 3 times. So we've got one in. So I would put in 0.3.
3.
Point 3, please.
0.3 would be 0.09.
Graham hasn't joined MI6. He's joined MFI.
Yeah, it's Dorman.
And then the next one is the acai berry at 3% from TPA.
Acai.
But they gave him the sticker badge and everything, you know, that little sticker.
Yeah, he's got a little sheriff's badge.
He bought it at Pound Town.
Yeah. So this is at what, sorry?
Where would you want that to feature, though?
It's acai berry TPA at 3 Benny.
At 3. Probably not. You want the banana to be more up front.
Yeah, really.
So you want this to be sort of low down. So
almost an afterthought.
Yeah. So
probably 1 and 4.
Yeah, well, probably not as high as 4, to be honest with you. Yeah,
What's the profile of acai again, or whatever you call
it? It's a berry flavour, but it's got chocolate notes to it.
So it's like a berry dark. So it'd be dark chocolate if it's berry, will it?
Mm. Yeah. It's not milk chocolate.
Blackcurrant. Imagine it as a grated chocolate and berry. I would put it as a grated chocolate and berry sprinkle. I'd put it below.
The Capella one is much better than the TFA one. The TFA one is a little bit more watery.
So we'll take
the Capella one is more chocolate heavy.
You'd want it as a topping more than a main.
So probably take it down then. We won't go as much as 3. We'll probably go down between 1 and 2.
I'd stick at 1.
And
And
then
it-
what's
One
the
and two.
last one while they're voting there, Graham?
And I remember the name of the show. It was the Fog Vlog.
Yeah.
Vlog.
So we're going between 1 and 2. So we've got 1.8, 1.5. We've got 8.
Not a bad flavour.
Yeah, Graham changed his glasses so he doesn't look like that.
So we've got 1. So DIY will be better, yeah. 1.5. 1. 1.8. 1.5. 0.5. 1.99999. 1. It's like blackcurrant jam without the pectin. 1.5.
Somewhere between a blackcurrant and a blueberry.
So
little bit
looking at
chocolate
that,
mix.
I would probably go 1.3. might play. So I would probably go at 1.25-ish. Because that's like in between the 1s and the 1.5s. So 1.25.
So at 1.25 is 0.38 grams.
Connor hasn't been timed out for a while, and he's pressed 9 too many times, so he's in the 10-second timeout.
Excellent.
And then what is the last flavor, sir?
It's Sprinkles Flavor West.
You're so mean, Liam.
Sprinkles.
Maybe you got sprinkles and the. That's interesting. Yeah, so
I don't condone this behaviour.
And the median on that is 1.75.
1.75.
Sorry, what was that?
Your cat looks like it's got
Sprinkles,
like an
1.75.
aura.
So we'll go between
Sprinkles. Wait,
1 and 2.
You've already got a topping on it, kind of. But it's not a very strong flavour, or is it a strong flavour?
Not really.
Oh,
It's got a slight vanilla note to it.
That might help then. What
It's
was
also
the
put-
range?
It's also a different. If round about 1.5, it put say like a coating on,
A layer.
just a layer on stuff.
So we've got 1.5, 1.3, 0.8, 1.2. We've got 2. We've got 0.38 grams.
What's the range?
Between 1 and 2.
I
1.25.
say
1.2.
1.75. I think that might be quite nice additive.
What?
Yeah, to the banoffee.
Steve
Well,
says
Nevins-
that median is crazy. 0.75.
Nevins knows
Smells
best.
like
10%.
lime.
10%.
What flavor? What flavor is it?
Sprinkles.
from Flavor West.
This one smells like lime. How long? Oh God, how old's this?
Right
Okay, it's only 4 years out of date.
4 years.
You'll be right. So between 1 and 2. So we've got 1.2, 1.5, 1.25, 1.2.
Because it's 4 years out of date,
1.3,
do it
1.5.
higher.
Yeah, 4 years a day. It's got to be weeks, so I'd go 4 times higher.
I'd go higher.
Yeah. So we'll go
So
with
Nevins is right. 10%.
I agree
Well-
with Steve.
0.75. No, we're going with 1.2.
What? Yeah.
1.2?
1.2. Yeah, please. So better get the poll up. So is that the last flavour?
Yep, and that one will be 0.36.
I bet that's nice.
But it's not going to be bad.
It's a fairly neutral flavour, Sprinkles. So it does look like it could work.
There you
Right.
go. Click on that poll for. We've got a poll going in there for sweetener
Yeah,
or
definitely.
no
For
sweetener.
that,
It
100%.
It might actually help a little bit with the acai too. That might actually go really nice with it. Got a little vanilla note to that.
I put at least 4% sweetener in that.
Wish upon a star.
Connor Smith, do you think we should put sweetener in that?
He's want to know how much cotton you've got
So
in
if anyone's finding a fluid line a little extra sweet, we blame pugs.
That was a good thing that you had with Grim Green and the
Yeah,
Mango
wasn't it?
Co.
Yeah, it was. Very good, actually.
Think you might have found a new mango.
Unexpected.
Oh, the mango ice cream.
He likes the mango.
Yeah,
To be fair, it's only the second one he's tried.
you'll know on Thursday if he's sitting there vaping. He will call it out on Thursday if he's
Didn't
Put it
Yeah,
out
like
on his,
a
he
nut.
put it on his story on Instagram.
yeah.
Didn't we get like a nice smooth coconut out of that one? I believe.
It's a
Steve, I was
real-
just
I
putting.
love it.
Coconut
my
and
t-
it shines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just my personal taste. I keep sprinkles on the 1% or it gives it too sharp an edge to the
Oh
mix.
yeah, that's got a nice coconut to it. Yeah.
Okay, that's a yes, isn't it?
Right, so we'll have a look at this.
0.5.
End poll.
0.5.
We've got 8, yeah, it's end poll now, and we've got 83% is saying yes to it. So yes.
You don't need a wee wee. You've been out twice. That's all.
Yeah, that's the one that's got like a coconut ice cream with a little bit of mango.
What sweetener do you use? Cat?
Super sweet. Yeah.
Okay. And how much are you going to put in?
Super sweet,
0.5.
super freaky.
Yeah, Pugs doesn't even realize this, but that
0.15.
Well,
Yeah.
0.15.
Yeah.
Connor said no sweetener. That's mean. Liam, can you do me a favour?
All right. So that'll be 0.05 for grams on that.
No, it's 0.5.
Oh, I
Zero
thought you
point-
said 1.5. You
Yeah,
Google.
no, I was thinking in my head out loud. Thinking in my head out
Don't do
loud.
that.
That works
Don't
out.
do that.
Whatever.
Thinking in my head out loud. That's Liverpudlian for you.
All right. So it'll be 0.15 for the sweetener.
Yeah, see, it works out. My head was right.
It's horrible, isn't he? Don't need that kind of negativity in the chat. Wow.
Matt saying, did he try Mama Jamma? Bet he said it needs custard.
Yeah.
It could use custard, actually. Custard would go good with
Oh,
that.
shut up. What do you know?
You know what? You know what, though? I gotta give you guys credit.
With
Lady
the
Liberty has not liked a mango ever since we overdid it when we had commercial liquors before we started even mixing. She actually didn't mind this mango.
But that's because I couldn't taste the mango over the coconut.
Yeah, coconut is prevalent.
Well, it's
Nice.
coconut ice cream with mango. So it's
Yeah.
good.
And then it's 35.67 grams for your VG.
I think
think
he's going to do onks on Thursday, actually. Connor.
So get in chat, you have to
What's-
vote. If you don't get the vote, then you don't.
So
get
what
the
RDA is he
vote.
sacrificing?
Doesn't know. Hasn't tried it yet.
Problems with VG mixes.
It's a bit thick.
Right, here
Yeah.
we go.
He shakes it and goes thunk, the thunk, the thunk, the thunk. It doesn't really like slosh.
Yeah, Matt's just putting, I'm not sure what's better. A, that you're messing with Connor, or B, that Mickey Love will be listening later on replay and cussing you all out. Are we trying it?
Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle.
Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. Right, if you just want to put a name in, try and get a serious name going in, what we're going to call it, put a name in for us, please.
Banana surprise.
Wow, that is so Liam.
It is
I
Liam,
know.
innit? Yeah.
Oh,
I'd have
it's-
put, I can't believe it. I can't believe it's not butter. What's it like, Graham?
there's something really funky in it. Leaning to the acai rather than the
I told you to
molasses.
keep it low.
What sort of after are you going? Perfumey or
No, it's more funky. It's that kind of outside of a fruit funky.
yeah, it could be
The skinny kind of funky that you
It could-
get on blueberries
I
and
can't come from anywhere else.
It could be that because the cap one is much better than the TFA one.
the back note is fine. The banana's a little bit candy, but there's just
Yeah, that could all settle down though.
yeah.
Do that again, Graham. Do that again.
No, I'm gonna have to label this so I don't.
Coffee almost came out my nose when he did
I would
that.
say it's a fail.
Jim Royals Molasses Madness.
Minions Madness. Jim
I
Rose
still
Masters
think
Madness.
Graham Wizard Brew, because that's perfect.
Keneva says, place an order on Noms. Graham, can you send us some beige net to send with it?
What was that?
See, this is why we ended up with a Tough Titties song on Tim's show last night.
Tough titties.
Sugary cereal is back in stock. Have to grab it now before you blokes take it all. Quick, go get some sugary cereal. Sell it out before he gets it.
I'll label it.
Sugary cereal from Cat.
I'll label it and revape it next week. It could settle down, but there is that.
It does
funky note, which just...
I think the amount of caramel and molasses you've got in there is probably going to smooth over that anyway.
Yeah.
See,
after a while.
That SIA from TFA does need to settle down for 2-3 days. I found when I was testing it.
What am I looking for? Oh, I know.
So we're going to put. So we want Minions. Something like that. Minions. Funky. Graham Akai.
Hey, you got to get Jim Royal in there somewhere.
We're going to put Jim Royal. So we're going to put Jim Royal's Minions. Jim Royal's Minions.
My Akais.
Just call it me arse.
My Akais, yeah. My Akais. I like that. Yeah,
Just
that's
call
good.
it me arse.
Jim Royal's Minions. My Akais. That'll do us.
Wait, so Jim Royal's
My Akais.
Minions, what are we going with here?
Jim Royal's Minions. Macias.
Macias?
Yeah.
How are we spelling that, sir?
I have no idea.
MC, big M, small C, and then put Akai. A-C-A-I.
Macias.
Mackay.
Canadian Vapor's flirting with me.
Yeah.
All right.
Have you got some beignet in as well? Beignet.
Beignet. Paul hasn't got any.
I have got some beige net. Well, actually, it's not chunky net like that.
No, Canadian Vapor hasn't got any.
It's saved. It's public. It's on ELR on my ELR.
You guys are timing out Connor a lot, but he came up with a good name, though.
He did come up with a good name. I like that.
I like that name.
Right, so that is it. We are coming up to that time anyway. We'll give you 50 minutes of overtime. So we will go around and say our goodbyes. We will start with Jim Royal.
Arse.
MI6 version.
Oh, me, that's me. Fuck's sake.
MI6 version.
Jay.
Okay, cheers everyone for making me make that.
I feel like I can mix now.
Yeah, thanks chat. Thanks everybody. If you want to if you don't want to DIY, if you want to pop over to Vape Gems, join the Vape Gems group because I'm having some fun with music and ads and stuff like that, which I'm not doing on Instagram because of reasons. I think it's tomorrow we announce the winner of the RY4 face-off between Old Boy and Carl Millis, and the next one coming up, maybe.
Just remember who your friends are, Graham.
Maybe called Civil War.
Civil War.
And I'll pass it over to Bugs.
Thank you very much for not inviting me, but I came anyway, as I always do. Thank you very much, panel. It's always a pleasure doing a show with you, and thank you very much, chat. You've been very flirtatious and emotional. I've very enjoyed it. Thank you. I'll pass that over to Liam.
Right, thank you, everybody in chat. Been great, as you always are, every single week. And I will pass you over to Lady.
Thank you guys for having me. Thanks for showing up. I'll be on TJ later if he has a show. If not, I'll be back on Saturday for that dork at the bottom there show. And I'll pass it to that dork. Tim?
Oh, me. I'm doing Pologram. No, yeah. There will be a What in a Horror podcast released this week. I record that on Thursday. And Saturday is layered mixes. Working on layers again. Separation of layers. Pugs, you must know this from even trying to do the line. Separating layers is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
It really is. So it's actually a fun challenge.
Wow.
It really is.
I lie awake at night.
Yeah. Letting Nevins do all the
lines.
work. I got it. Letting Nevins do all the work.
Polly's comments.
Who?
Just saying my layers turned
comments.
out awesome, and I'm getting the layers.
And then on Monday will be the last of the Nam Saga, which I did put the code in chat earlier, so you can actually get it for 24 hours. It'll still be live on my Tuesday show next week. It'll still be live, which Lady Liberty dubbed I had to do my birthday show anyway, even though Monday's my birthday. So yeah,
not anymore, Canadian.
And I will pass it to the one and only Benny Vapes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for everybody in chat for joining us tonight. It's been absolutely fantastic. Don't forget, it is not till October 2026 or whatever, so don't panic. Go out and get yourself some 72mg now. Stock up on your e-liquids if you are that bothered. But don't panic. Don't panic. No fucker knows what's happening.
Rub it in
don't
your
listen to any
testicles.
fucks.
Really good.
Yeah, rub it in testicles. You'll get a nicket for all them kids out there.
That's not true. That's not true.
Benny have the last word.
So thank you very much. Thank you very much for my casters. We've got Jim Royal Sherlock, we've got Jim Royal Simples, we've got Jim Royal Advocate, and we've got Jim Royal Lady Liberty, and we've got the real Jim Royal in the bottom corner there, Mr. Net Reality. So thank you very much for joining us tonight. We will be back next week, same time, same place. Do look for Tim on every DIY show that you can find. He will be on there. Do join Pugs on Saturday night for the Saturday show. And we will be back next week, same time, same place. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.